Swish, bish, another one in the basket.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello everyone, this is our first video. In this video, we are talking about our interesting fact and our SWOT, or strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. And if you want to know about us, you can watch this video, and I hope you enjoy it. So stay tuned. Hello guys, I'm Bay Tresna, the leader of this team. I am from Subang. I guess there's not so many people who don't know where Subang is. Okay, back to topic. Now I will talk about the first fact. The first fact is I'm good in logic and exact. Honestly, I don't know why I'm good in logic and exact, yet some people dislike logic and exact. Honestly, logic and exact is not very difficult, but it is become difficult because many people think it is difficult. So, if you want to improve your logic and exact, the first thing you have to do is stay calm and do it. And then don't forget to keep smiling when learning about logic and exact. That's all from me.
Hello, I'm Syed Taufik Abdul Hafiz. You can call me Hafiz. I'm come from Purwokerto, Jawa Tengah. I guess it's important, right, to know where I come from because I'm a hack. Just kidding. I'm just a coder. I like coding, and that was my hobby. Coding is like we are making our own world at our will. It's like a god, and I love it. And I can stay in front of the laptop for an hour. If I enter that god mode, it's very interesting. And the feels when we solve some trouble with yourself, that was awesome. You must try it and you will feel addicted with it.
Hello everyone, my name is Rifki Rizal Istiadi. I'm gonna tell all of you about my interesting fact and many things about me. First of all, interesting fact about me is I like to giving a speech or doing a speech. Why I like it? Because from speech I can act like actor in front of people. It makes my adrenaline blow up and I feel really excited about it. And also, I'm the limelight when I'm giving a speech. I like the way people look at me when I'm doing that because I can see from all of those eyes and I know what they feel about me.
Hello, I'm Sarun Muharram from Makassar. Seems I'm the only one who talking about something that out of topic. Yeah, adventuring. As a programmer, it will be bored if we just only stay in front of laptop, right? So we need some refreshing or free time to searching some inspiration. Not only that, adventuring to natural places such as forest, mountain, cave, etc. It makes me feel so calm and peaceful. Also, going to natural places will remind us the beauty of God's creation. And the most important thing is everything in this world is God's creation. And we will back to God. It is good for us to still remember that we still have our God when we have so many problems in life.
Hello everyone, my name is Rizky Ramadan. You can call me Rizdan. I'm from Bandung. A wise man say with reading book we can see the world. In my opinion, that was so true. Since kid, I love to read book. I read whatever I can read, and maybe because that my comprehension was grow up and now I can understand things very quickly. So read more book to add knowledge and your perception. Not only that, one of the best teacher is experience. Having many experience will help you to stimulate your brain and train your memory in memorizing something such as lesson, things, and the other.
The price to play for my logic and exact skill is that I can play music or draw. My draw was so bad, I only can drawing something strike, and for my music, I can be called blind. Actually, there are some people that can do it all, but many of them are only good at one thing, whether it's an exact or an art.
Every people need motivation for doing something, right? So do I. Honestly, if there is no motivation to do something like doing homework, project, or even get up from bed, it's so hard because of laziness. That is one of my weakness, honestly. So when I want something, I need friend to help me, give me some advice and motivation.
Okay, now my weakness. My weakness is careless. You know, as a careless person, it is really hard to get some attention from other people. Honestly, I usually don't care about other people's problem except they asking for help to me. Yeah, if I live alone, will be okay, even if I careless. But it is a big trouble when there is a project that I must do it as a team. So I hope I can remove my careless state and be more care to other people.
Another of my weakness is I'm sloppy. Sometimes I can forget something very important to me. Through now, I have tried to realize it. As a human, we will ever make a mistake. So, what should I do is try to more careful.
Sleeping is the habit for every human, including me. But if we sleep all the time and everywhere, it seems it will be a problem. For the one who can sleep every time and everywhere, I feel it is a big trouble. Because in class, when we get bored a bit, it is feel so sleepy, especially in calculus or physics class. Maybe many people will judge me as a genius people, but in fact, I am sleeping because of sleepy. Actually, sleeping is good for our healthy, but sleeping too much, it is bad for our body. It will make our body weak and lazy. So use time wisely and sleep well.
Well, this is very embarrassing. But also, this is common for everyone. My weakness is laziness. Really, I mean it. Many things that I can handle because of my laziness. From time to time, when I was a kid, I am a lazy person. I do not know why and what is the reason for my laziness. Sometimes I just get tired, sleepy, and not in the mood to do something when I have a homework or activity to do. And I'm positively and no doubt that is my baddest habit. From that habit, I got a bad score and also bad personality. My mom get angry to me and I saw my dad. Well, that is too bad, right? And that's really sad. But I have to fight for it to beat my own habit.
Japanese animation, I think it's very interesting. There are not just an animation, but they also give a meaning of life. That's the point that I like it. And also, the animation is very good. I like to watch it for hours. Even they're all interesting. The problem is, I always forget about the time. So watching anime is good, but just the right time to watch it.
Having many jobs, it means we have to manage our time well. That's my second weakness, lack of time management. Because I have a bad habit that I always delaying my task, my job, and the others. So, and in the end, I always do it the homework the day before it is being collected.
Because I graduated from SMK, I got an internship in a software house. In there, I got a lot of knowledge. How to make a good software, how to presentation with a client, and how to sell product that we have been made. It's a valuable experience and an asset for me in the future. Because in career, what we need is not only the hard skill, such as math, physics, and many of theory, but we need something that's called soft skill, such as public speaking, leader, and another.
Flexible here is not flexible for shape, but flexible here means that we can do every job, whether it is hard job or soft job. It is because we have different skill for every member. For example, we have a coder, fast thinking person, etc. So we as a team can do most of kind of job. But still, there is no perfect team without perfect human, and there was no perfect human.
One of the important thing in career is experience in organization. I have many experience in organization actually, especially in Boy Scout and Irma. In Boy Scout, I ever joined it from junior high school, and Irma, I only joined in junior high school. The worst is I become secretary in Boy Scout for 2 times. It is in junior high school and senior high school. And in Irma, I've ever been a leader in that organization. So, yeah, actually, I still confused why I become a leader, but I'm not alone. There are many friends help me doing the job. So, I enjoy it and I can do it my job.
Economically, we are not too rich, but not too poor. It is standard because we still cannot buy many expensive things, but we can buy things that we need. The main reason why we are not rich but not too poor is because we still depend on our parents. I cannot always ask our parents to buy everything we want, yet our parents are always give me everything we need. So be good to your parents, as long as they still alive.
This era is our big opportunity because now is a digital era. We know in this era everything is using computer, right? So the need of programmer will increase, and you can do many things in this digital era. It depends on themselves or depends on yourselves. Sometimes people can be a good user of technology and can be a bad user of technology. So be wise using this opportunity and be wise using this technology.
You know, many people like to wasting their time when they have nothing to do, even in holiday. But it's normal. How if we wasting our time when there was so many things to do, such as school text, the project, and the other? It's obvious, right? Yeah. And that is one our trait. Honestly, it is very hard to change our habit, even we can reduce it. Still, it is a problem from us, because sometimes we late in collecting project or late come to class. So in the future, I recommend it to use time efficiently and wisely.
Game is the one of the most powerful weapon that ruins many teenage dreams. And one of them is me. Yeah, that's so sad. For me, game is threat, obviously. Because when I had a busy day on the outside, automatically I did not open my laptop, so I don't play games. Sometimes. But when I had nothing to do and I was only had some homework, the horror story began. I start open my laptop and play games whatever I want to play. Really, nothing as good as games. But just think about it. None of your imagination can come true in real life. But in game, you can do whatever you want. Everything and anything. But still, addiction of game is bad.
Sometimes there are egoism from each member in the group, but it's a common problem, but can make a disaster to cooperation of the group. Actually, in organization, we need ego, but if our ego is bigger than the cooperation, that's the problem. Rather than ego, it would be better if it is a competition. But still, neither egoism competition is not recommended in a team or groups, because cooperation is more important than in ego.
Many people say there are so many information we can get from internet. Actually, it is true, but not all of it. Sometimes we got some problem when we searching about something, such a fake information, nonsense information, and another. Especially for fake information, it is still become the most problem we ever meet when we searching after uncompleted information, because some people use the opportunity to raise the visitor who visit their web or to support their site or team. What we have to do when we're searching in the internet is we must filter that information and find another reference. So the information you get will be true and will be clear.
Okay, now you already know our interesting fact and our swag. See you in the next video and goodbye. Bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.